Alright, anime addicts, strap in. This anime isn't just another typical shonen. It's so good, it caused a YouTuber to get doxed, which is just insane. It's got weird supernatural happenings, aliens, ghosts, and one unlucky nerd caught in the crossfire. If you've ever wondered what would happen if X-Files met Jujutsu Kaisen, Turbo Granny's on the loose, psychic powers are flying, and trust me, by the end of this, you'll be glad you're only watching from a screen. We kick things off with Momo, and a piece of shit guy. Not only is he telling his girlfriend to give him money, but he's also complaining about not getting any from her. Well, Momo had enough of this. Although calling him squid doesn't seem like an insult to me. Like a typical Stockholm victim, she's now sad over the breakup. In her sadness, she exclaims she just wants a guy like Ken Takakura. Next, we meet Akuran, a kid who's obsessed with aliens and UFOs. He's the classic awkward nerd, getting bullied, kind of just waiting for something big to happen. Enter Momo into the scene, the tough girl who doesn't hold back. She's into those silent types. You know, the ones that usually end up taking their aggression out on a whole school with an automatic. Momo, wanting some action, stares down the bullies. She seems to want to take her sadness out on someone in the worst way. But she doesn't get what she wants and leaves the classroom. She obviously is super jaded, saying only scum are in this world. Well, she was dating one, so she does have first-hand experience. Okaran follows Momo into the hallway. Little does he know what her true intentions were. He is a complete nerd about extraterrestrial things and starts going into a long diatribe about all things aliens and UAP related. Although he did get one thing correct, she didn't go in there for him, but he is way off base about the reason. See, he believes she is into the ET shit, just like him. Momo quickly shuts that down and crushes him at the same time. Momo apologizes, but that strut, it says something else. Honestly, she is speedrunning being a tsundere, but I'm into it. Okuran is surprisingly unshaken from it, so much so he proceeds to mock Momo for believing in ghosts. Girl was just trying to find common ground with him. Well, this seems like her kind of jerk. Okuran claims you need evidence. Reminds me of those people who claim Bigfoot is real with the blurriest picture of nothing you have ever seen. Momo makes a bet to prove aliens don't exist, but she's out to show him that ghosts are the real deal. We get an exposition dump on the two locations that each one is at. They are already showing signs that the situation is making them uncomfortable. Momo is definitely hooked on him. She even has a pet name for him. Ah, that's sweet. Wait, it'd be like my girl calling me Law.
David じゃん。元気？あれ？どうしたの？なんかよ。
We find out a bit about Momo, her upbringing, along with some of her baggage, and it honestly is some great character development. It fits in the narrative and feels like a nice point to introduce some background information on these characters to make us feel connected with them. Okuran is now neck deep in supernatural weirdness, and he's not handling it well. We meet Turbo Granny, and she is a beast wanting some. And here it is, the moment when Okuran's normal life is over. He realized he is in the thick of it. Her guy realizing there's no going back. I mean, what do you think happens when you realize you're not only in over your head, but the supernatural being you're fighting wants something very personal from you? Okuran tries to outrun her, but she's faster than Minato. While Okuran is dealing with Turbo Granny, Momo is getting abducted by these guys, and they are absolutely terrible. When Momo comes to, she's strapped down, and things are looking worse by every second. I definitely felt a certain way when this scene came up, but What the fuck are bananas? Apparently these aliens are only male and need Earth women.
ムラムラしてもらうためにサイコキネシスで脳波をコントロールします。精神力ですね。しかし、始めましょう。
Now we are at the scene that a YouTuber posted on Twitter and caused him to get doxxed. I just wanted to say that this is outrageous and not necessary. Do you think the animators went hard? No? Okay, have an open, honest discussion about that. Yes? Okay, awesome. I agree. This scene made me want her to transform or use psychic powers to get out of this situation. I don't understand why people have to take 1, a show, and 2, a fucking anime so serious. Chibi didn't say anything crazy, nor was he advocating for this situation. I think doxing is retarded and fucking pathetic. Anyways, let's move on. Guess who is here to save the day? Turbo Granny. Wait, Turbo Ocaron Granny? Well, he seems to want the same thing Turbo Granny wanted. He goes buck wild on the aliens. He starts taking them out one by one before he gets hit by an attack. He is fighting against the supernatural powers that are holding him hostage. We get a confession from him and some great character development. It is amazing. The timing is perfect. It brings in that final bit of compassion for Ocaron that's needed to bring this scene to peak. All this builds to the ultimate climax. No, not the aliens. Momo. She releases her psychic powers to turn the tide on her captors. Now she has to deal with the cursed powers that Ocaron has as he's attacking her. It seems she may have freed him from the cursed powers, or at least for now. What the hell is this? My guy is freaking out. The ship crashes. Momo and Ocaron have a heart-to-heart talk. He shows her the kindness that she hasn't experienced by anyone else. She thinks to herself, this guy, he is the guy in my dreams. Then he drops a bombshell. He is Ken Takagura. This is the best shonen this year, hands down. It's got an amazing story, great pacing, and the characters are well developed. This is my anime of the year. Is it for you? Do you think it's overrated? Let's discuss this in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Subscribe for the next review, and trust me, it's only getting started.
一物ちゃぶらせろや。
ちょっとしっかりしてよ。